1, 2, 3, 4, United States Marine Corps. Hoorah!
My name is Kyle Fisher. I'm a Lance Corporal United States Marines, and this is my story. Before I joined the Marines, life was kind of like what everyone else knows it. Doing what you gotta do to survive, making ends meet, trying to find your path in life, and started realizing that where I was going was not where I wanted to be. I had to make a decision, whether it was a good decision, bad decision. To me, I'm glad I did it. It led me up to where I am now. It was quite a bit of things I had to waver out, kind of weigh my options on. Of course, there's a lot of things you have to sacrifice, a lot of things you have to give up on, yet you also have so much to gain depending on what you take out of it. The thing about the Marines, they kind of give you what you want to take out of it. They give you many options, what you want to do, what you can do, and it's up to you to take what you get out of it. A lot of people, they break under the stress, and some people can't make it. They say the Marines are the hardest branch to get into because they don't only just take you in, they break you down and build you completely new. They don't take you as you are, they take you to what they need you to be. Because for them, you're not just an everyday person anymore. After that, you're expected to be so much more. Every Marine is a basically straight rifleman. So they expect you to not only be able to defend our country with your job, but if it calls to it, you need to pick up your rifle, no matter if you're an airman, you're a computer desk jockey, or you're just, a cook. There are people out there who spent 4 years as a cook and have more combat action ribbons than guys in infantry. So at the Marines, it's a tough decision because you have to know that every day when you go into work, you clock in, you're not just going there to sit behind your desk. You could be called to duty, and you could be the one out there on the front lines fighting next to, your other brothers and sisters who are out there waving their lives. Before I joined the Marines, I had kind of the same life that everyone else had. Going through high school, you have all your friends, you have all your work and everything like that with your family. But mine was a little more complicated. I had a few complications. My family was splitting apart, so part of my family went to Florida and part of my family stayed here. So for the first half of my senior year, I stayed here in Fort Wayne and went to school here, and then my dad went to Florida and he had a business down there he set up and he kind of needed some help with. So I decided halfway through my senior year that I would go help him out down there, and was there for a little while, kept going through school, helping him, and then the business fell through and we had to come back here. I had to change my life up somehow or another. I talked about the Marines for quite a while. It's always been kind of a goal in my life, is whether or not I wanted to join some kind of service, some kind of branch in the military. And whether it was Air Force, Navy, Army, Marines, I wasn't sure. But when the time came to a realization of whether or not I was gonna do it, I got the phone call. I just had a last day of work. I was working like 3 jobs at the same time and just got off my last shift, and I was working third, so I worked from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. Just got home, and I was here thinking to myself that, I can't keep doing this. I can't keep living this lifestyle of, seeing little to no profit, working my butt off so hard, yet not seeing anything gain, nothing profiting. So I had to weigh out what I had to sacrifice and what I had to gain. Because when you leave, you leave quite a bit behind. You're not just leaving your old lifestyle behind, you're leaving your friends, your family, girlfriends, wives, sisters, you name it. It's gone. It's not gonna be the same. After looking back on everything, people have what they take from what they've learned, I guess. And for me, there's quite a few things that I've learned and quite a ways that I've changed. For one, I've got this new sense of purpose and sense of direction. Everything I look at, it's not just something I should do or something that's going on. It's an objective, it's a mission. I have things I need to accomplish. I'm more goal-driven. I have things I want to accomplish, places I want to go. And it's not a matter of fact of whether can I do it or do I have the ability. Yes, I can. When can I? Whenever I want to. Whenever I get that opportunity. It's first to strike, first to kill. That's the way it is. I have this new sense that allows me to push my limits farther than I ever had before. After you test your limits, you start seeing how much farther and farther they have, and the more you test, the more you can go, farther your limits are. And you start reaching this whole new level that does not define who you are, but defines who you can be by how hard you're willing to push your limits to find what new goals you can accomplish. So would I do it again? Oh yeah. Everything that I've been through, everything that I've led up to has led me to be who I am today. Whether or not I'm where I want to be in the end, that's where I am now, and I'm okay with. I'm okay being who I am, what I've done, and where I needed to be to get to now. There was always a quote that I always kind of liked, kind of helped me find more of a sense of purpose in life. It's by Ronald Reagan. Some people spend their entire life wondering if they have made a difference in the world, but Marines do not have that problem. And for that, I feel like that itself defines a little more of living than what other people can. Some people spend their whole lives just trying to see if anyone will remember them. And of course, some people may never know my name, they may never remember my face, but they remember my title. I am and will always be a United States Marine.